Yo, 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 y'all already know what time it is. It's mock draft time. Your boy is in the building. Rel is in the building with me. Let's get into it as we do. Before we get started, make sure you do us that favor. Comment, like, subscribe. We got Dan Morgan in the building, y'all, and it's time to talk. What we gonna do mock draft time. So make sure you interact with us today, man. Rel, how you feeling, Bubba?
I feel good. I feel energized. I like the fact that Dan Morgan is the pick. I know a lot of people don't like that sentiment, but I do feel like top down that there's a structure, that there is a hierarchy. There is a I am the sheriff in town. I do feel like Lemon Pepper Tepper is basically going to be staying out of it for now until like proven otherwise. And I think that, like I said, the head coaching pick is going to tell a lot. And I think I know what the head coaching pick is going to be leaning, especially after the dream home run hire just got hired for another organization, which is Harbaugh.
Yeah, Harbaugh just went to the Chargers. Breaking news to anybody who's coming in here. Ben Johnson, we already knew he's headed to the Commanders. So now as the dominoes start to fall, we kind of get an idea how things are starting to look. Um, we got an idea who the Carolina Panthers may take. Like and it's looking between Vrabel, uh, between also Canals, whatever his name, I never pronounce his name correctly, or what's the other guy we had?
Evero.
Hey, Evero. I keep forgetting about Evero. I don't mean to do him in any kind of way, but shouts out to all my Evero lovers out there who gonna correct me in the end of this video. So, without further ado, the Carolina Panthers sit at number 33. The expectation is now, based on what we know, Dan Morgan is coming in. We must surround Bryce Young with weapons. And in doing so, you want to make sure that you get him the right weapons. Let's talk about this real at 33. We're going to get ready to start this thing off. What direction would you like to start looking at?
Um, Bam. Rob Ryder said it best. I feel better about Dan since I heard he was getting most federal decisions and didn't want to trade DJ or CMC. And that what comes with the fact that, like I said, like I like the pick because when I said the other day when niggas crucified me, it was the fact
Mm,
that Dan Morgan was an elite linebacker in his playing days. He knows X's and O's. He knows football. Federer probably came up as a scout, blah blah blah. Probably played in college, for some Mount Union stuff like that. You got to think Dan Morgan's part of one of the top dominant University of Miami Hurricanes team. Not only that, that pedigree carried over to the Carolina Panthers and getting what was it, 22 tackles in the Super Bowl?
ridiculous, bro. Yes.
Like, so this got elite pedigree. This guy knows football. He knows that Julius Peppers shouldn't have left. So that's why he's going to re-sign Brian Burns. He knew that CMT shouldn't have got traded. Like he knows this stuff. He knows how organizations should be ran. And he knows that, like, hey, I don't he's old school, but he also know like scouting. So he's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about these analytics. I don't care if you 6'5", 230 pounds, and can run a 4.3. Can you play fucking football? And that's
Mm-hmm.
what we need. We don't need projects. We need football players.
And you're right about that.
We need
100%.
dogs. We need dogs.
We have been deprived of dogs ever since Rule came in and got rid of every dog we had in the building. So, with that being said, we sit at number 33. We just got an offer from the Arizona Cardinals to go back 2 spots to 35 and pick up an extra third round pick right here. Now, before I accept that, let's take a look and see what we have available. Michael Penix Jr. sitting there, Bo Nix, JJ McCartney. And you got a bevy of other. Ooh, Jordan
I,
Morgan fell.
I
Oh
ain't
my
gonna lie.
God.
These
Xavier
are
Worthy.
these are some good picks. And to be honest, you
Ooh.
got Duke, the interior office alignment. I'm not. First pick, either wide receiver or Van from OC from Georgia. Van OC from Georgia. The center, we need to get strong in the middle of the offensive line, whether it be a free agency or the draft. This is true. I think there's two options. And I think the only options is offensive lineman or receiver, that first pick. You can trade back because as you can look at everybody that's available right now, you can get them. You can get it. What was the trade for?
The trade was to go back 2 spots and get an extra third round. You get an extra third round pick. So you go from 33 to 35, which I'm accepting that pick. And if Xavier Legette or Worthy is sitting right here, I'll pick one of them.
Go to all again?
All?
Yeah.
Michael Penix Jr.
He's going to be one of those two.
Graham Burton.
He's going to be one
Nix.
Yeah.
I think right here, you go get the weapon for your quarterback. And what I would do, and this is just me personally, I would take that trade offer to go back 2 spots, and then I would take the best available wide receiver that's there.
Yes, because at the end of the day, you got to think you got a lot of free agents coming. Also, with that being said, you don't have a lot of picks because of the previous regime. So what do? You trade back, you get more assets, you bring more talent in on that offense. Dan Morgan see the defense. He already know the fuck going on with the defense. You got to build the offense up. You got to know that, hey, we're going to do everything in our power this year to make Bryce Young look good. If Bryce Young doesn't look good, new head coach, guess what? Pick your own fucking quarterback. You get to pick your quarterback. The infrastructure is going to be there. We're going to give you a rookie running back. We're going to give you a rookie X receiver. And when I talk about X receiver, I'm old school. So you got to think you X, Y, Z. Z is your slot. Your X is going to be the one that's on the line. That's the one who's going to be on the line of scrimmage far out. And they're the one that's going to be dealing with the bump and run coverage. That's going to be your number one receiver. That's the one who got to go up and get that damn ball against the best cornerback that your opposing team is going to go against.
I agree with you 1,000%. Now, sitting here, we just took Xavier Worthy. The next thing I want to do, because I want to make sure that I get weapons for my quarterback, I could go interior offensive lineman right here, but I see that I have a bevy of guys right here, and Zenta and all that I can get at 71 instead of 65. So what I'm gonna do, and tell me if you agree with this, Jatavion Sanders is sitting right there, and then you got either Braylon Allen or Jonathan. Well, Braylon Allen is a reach right here. I think the best option right here is to go and get you a tight end right here, Jatavion Sanders.
I'm going to disagree on that unless we got a trade offer. That's a decent trade offer because I like that dude right there, Zach Frazier.
Zach Frazier.
Yep.
You want to go on? You want to go offensive line?
Yes, and I'm going to show you why.
No. Zach Frazier is a good interior offensive lineman. I get you. He's a big dude.
Yeah, no. I was showing it for the people at home like that might not know. So you got to think this dude is a 6'3", 310-pound center. He's young. He excels, and this is from NFLDraftBuzz.com. So he's adequate foot quickness to remain outside. He gets to the second level with surprising agility when adjusting to moving defenders. Underrated athleticism, agility, balance, and even straight line speed to contribute. He fires out his stance with good pad level, consistently winning at the point of attack. A solid positional run blocker who flashes the nasty demeanor and killer instinct scouts covet. Good patience in pass protection, sitting back in his set rather than leaning and lunging. A coordinated athlete who can win at the point of attack in the run game, and Frazier can also move to consistently land blocks at the second level. Awareness is above average for his limited experience. He sells trap blocks and can turn the seal. Fluid get new in about the second level.
So I got a question, and this is a little bit of pushback on getting Zach Frazier. If you get an interior center, what are you going to do with Bradley Bozeman?
Well, that's the thing. Bozeman, he also played. He played a little bit of guard as well at Alabama. And you got to think with Zach Frazier and all centers, you can move them around in the interior. So you can move them to a left guard, right guard, preferably right guard, the right guard position.
Okay. So
But the way that his
Mambo.
scout, okay.
Okay, so you want the offensive lineman over any most skilled position players right now at this second?
So the drop off, because this is a deep offensive tackle class. This isn't a deep interior offensive lineman class. But also you
Mm.
can get a lot of value in running backs later on.
Okay.
Theoretically, if I could get a plug and play day one starter on day two, day three of the draft,
Mm.
theoretically I would. Because at the end of the day, the you got to protect your quarterback. We don't want Andrew Luck, 2.0. You got a
Okay.
shit bag hanging out of you. But at the
So
same time, go ahead.
I'm gonna take your man,
Thank
Zach
you.
Frazier. Ooh. Now we just got a trade back off of by San Fran. You can pick up a 4th, 5th, and a 6th, or you for that 3, or a 5, 6, and a 7.
I'm taking none of those picks.
None of those.
None of those.
All right, at 71, you just got us an offensive guard. I need us. Oh, Jatavion Sanders still sitting there, bro. I gotta take him.
Look at running back too.
I know Braylon Allen is the guy I had my
Yep,
eye on.
exactly.
Um,
Like I
him
said,
and Jonathan Brooks. But I could also wait at running back right here because look, if all else fails, you got Shipley sitting down there, and you got Marquise Irvin.
yeah, but I don't care about Shipley. Shipley's a kind of a scat back. Old school terminology, a shifty running back, somebody who's just fast. What we want a power back. We want a Braylon Allen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot for a tight end right now and everything.
Yeah, you gotta come back. You gotta come back.
So Carolina, there's 3 no-brain picks at tight end this year. And you only
Cade
really got a
Stover.
chance at 2. You only got a chance at 2 of them. And that's Brock
Yeah.
Bauer, Sanders, and Bell in Florida State. So those are
Well,
the
I
only
mean,
3 logical picks for Stover nice, don't get
Jaheim
me wrong.
Jaheim Bell is nice, but Cade Stover ain't no slouch either now. And Jaheim Bell, look at the difference in where they got Cade Stover ranked and Jaheim Bell ranked from Florida State. Big difference.
Right, correct.
Cade Stover is like that underrated guy this year that I keep telling everybody because he got the requisite size. This dude is huge, pause, but he's a
Big
pass
call.
catching option. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But I like Jatavion Sanders out of all of them because he's playmaking ability. He's 6'8". The nigga huge. Once again, pause.
Yeah.
Once again, you gotta watch how you trade on this stuff. But I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna take this pick and I'll let you take the next one. I'm going with Sanders.
Okay.
All right, we're sitting at 1-on-1. Who you want?
Okay, hold on.
We got an offer from the Jets just to move back, and they want to give us future picks. Nah.
Mhm.
And then a 7th round pick. Nah. We ain't stupid. It's a new day in Carolina.
All right, let's look at running back.
Running backs.
Ooh,
But damn, the running back game just changed.
it changed bad. All right, let's look
That
at
shit changed
edge.
real quick. Where?
Edge. Okay.
Yeah, Bill
Yes,
Murphy.
Jim Harbaugh went to the Chargers.
Yeah.
What about corner?
Corner, you got Kalen Carson right here.
Okay.
Kalen Carson.
Yeah.
Then you got Michael Hall Jr. from Ohio State at D tackle. Then you say linebacker, you're looking for Peyton Wilson sitting right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice, son.
Yep. Zach Zinter. Wingo. Wingo was the only talented player on that LSU defense last year, by the way.
Cedric Gray still sitting there at 96. Where we at? 1-on-1. We need a linebacker too now. Well, you go ahead and make your pick. I know who I'm gonna get next.
We like I said, we got offensive tackle, we got a cornerback, running back, safety. Uh,
I still think we need like at least another dynamic weapon on the offensive side.
yes, but I don't think. I think we'll be overdrafting right now because of the running back that's available right now. I don't think there will
Mm,
be a great value for that pick. Especially and I specialize in ACC football, so I know a lot of ACC talent. Um,
mm-hmm.
and everything like that. So I'm probably going to be leaning more towards probably Cedric Gray at linebacker because you got an off ball linebacker that's big. And you got to think we got to think in passing down, in rushing down, that he can play all three downs and everything like that. He can learn from Luvu. Push going to shove. Luvu get a little bit older. Cedric Gray that's going to be taking over that position will start and remaining that position. So I think that's a good pick. I think it's a good value. The
Mm.
96th ranked player in the whole draft, you get him at 101. This is a day one starter beside Luvu in passing downs in that nickel. You got to think that
So
4.25, no brainer.
before I select them, Peyton Wilson was sitting here. Is that a better overall? Do you think he was a better overall linebacker?
Yes, and production wise too. Because Cedric Gray, so his issue was they ask a lot for linebackers, and they want Cedric Gray to be like a Michael Parsons, somebody who can rush as well and stuff like that. They're not Cedric
Mm.
Gray's game, and also he's a thumper. Cedric Gray doesn't do like a lot of wrap up tackling and everything like that. So you got to think of Derek Johnson, Kansas City Chiefs, back in the day,
Mm.
few
Mm.
years back, stuff like that. Like I said, the talent is there, the build is there. You have Evero as the defensive coordinator. You have possibly Vrabel as the potential head coach. You have Dan fucking Morgan as the GM. Three brilliant defensive minds. They're gonna get the most value out of Cedric Gray. It's a no-brainer over
All
Peyton Wilson.
right.
Peyton
All
Wilson just
right.
got the talent. I'm not the talent. Peyton
Gotcha.
Wilson got the stats right
Cedric Gray it is. Let's see. I'll take this one off your hands.
now.
At 140, which is a big gap in between. Let's see who we can get as the Carolina Panthers. Let's see who we can get. Oh, we can pick up 2 5th rounders or an extra 5th round right here from the Eagles. Hmm. I'm sorry, Red, but I'm gonna add this pick on right here because I think that's good value.
That's cool with me.
Going back
Oh,
one pick and getting an extra.
no,
Uh,
no, no. You ain't going. You going back 19 picks.
no, look right here. We at 514. They want 515. They give us
No,
515, and then we
no.
pick up 17.
You at 140. You going to 159. You going back 19 picks. I mean,
No, it won our 5th round pick.
yeah, and they gonna give you theirs. They at 159, so we trade our 5th round at 140, pick 140, and
Yeah, you going
then
back one spot.
no,
One spot.
nigga, we going back 15 spots.
How the hell
140
you going back 15 spots?
10.
Oh, oh, oh! I had a moment. Oh, I had a moment. Oh no, I ain't messing with that. I ain't messing with that. I just saw see after a long day of work, I saw the 514 and then I saw the 515 and it got me. Woo. I was about to make a big mistake. Well, no, I mean that wouldn't have been a big mistake picking up 2 5th round picks though.
no, because you need all the talent you can get right now.
What do you think? Should I entertain it?
Hey, this your podcast.
My podcast, but these niggas will get all in their feelings if you take the wrong pick.
Exit
I
out
wouldn't
of
have did that.
exit out for a
Huh?
second. Exit out
All
of it.
right.
You can get it back. But 2 picks right there. James Williams, safety from Miami, 6'5", rangy defender. Works better in the box. He's gonna play linebacker in the NFL. Then you got McMillan from Washington. We see what the fuck he did with Penix Jr. all year as well. Shipley, he got Christian McCaffrey-esque. He can do a little bit, Marshawn Lloyd, power back, went from USC to USC, South Carolina, Southern California, and everything.
Who are these running backs you like? Because I'm gonna be real with you. We gotta get a power feature back, a power back somewhere up in here.
Probably Lloyd.
Marshawn Lloyd?
Yeah, probably Lloyd. But he's still not a power back.
That ain't gonna do me no good. If I take a running back in this draft, I gotta get a featured power back. A guy that when we need somebody to get short yardage, we can pass him the ball and he can bust through this line that we're gonna reconstruct. Because we got 3 more picks, and that's why I say we got 3 more picks, but we need to actually. I might need to entertain that go back in the draft because Will Shipley ain't gonna cut it for me.
No,
me just being real.
I mean, Lloyd was out of all those, Lloyd will be the best pick.
But I can't overlook Jalen McMillan. If I get a draft where I got Xavier Worthy and Jalen McMillan,
exactly.
Oh my God! You know who else was nice is Luke McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey, little brother. And Rice.
Yep.
He's a late round option if you want to bring him another McCaffrey back to Carolina.
Yep.
My man said get baby Musa Muhammad. I doubt he'll be taken in the 7th round probably.
Horn Jr. all the boys down there.
Nate McCollum.
Well, you got to think. Jalen McMillan, 6'1", 192, 4'3", 40, 21 years old. His best trait is his intermediate routes. Yeah.
I'm gonna make this quick. All right, so we just got tight end Jatavion Sanders. We got Xavier Worthy, offensive lineman Zach Frazier. I say here, if it's not another running back, I'm going wide receiver one more again because I need the value. Yeah, I need the value. I'm not concerned with safeties. Defensively, I'm not concerned with nothing else. Because think about it. We only gonna have Mango, and we only gonna have Mango and Anger Man who want to leave Thielen. I'm sorry, I'm taking this pick right. I'm taking this right
here. Yeah, you take that. These are gonna be players that 5th rounders. They don't expect a lot of 5th rounders to like make the team and everything like that. But you gotta think with the talent, the offense being devoid of talent, you need to hit on every pick. Like I said, Dan Morgan, he knows talent. He's been on practice fields. He knows what a NFL player looks like. He knows what NFL talent looks like. He knows what a fringe NFL talent looks like. Yeah. So what was that? That was a receiver. Let's look at running back.
Yeah. Running back. They got Jalen Wright from Tennessee, Cody Schrader, Jace McClellan. Dylan Johnson from Washington. Is that? I want to know where's Edwards? Where's Edwards from Michigan? DeJuan Edwards, running back, Georgia. That dude probably gone already. I gotta ask the running backs in this draft that you ain't gonna ever see. God dang.
Go up. All the way to the top.
Yeah, all the way to the top. God damn. Jalen Wright is your best bet. Him and Cody Schrader. But if you're getting a guy right here, ain't none of these guys gonna beat out Chuba Hubbard and Miles Sanders. So you hoping you can get a complimentary back that can just come in and give you a carry here too.
Yeah, and you know, to be honest, that's all you really need. But the same,
Braylon Allen gone.
Oh yeah. Concern getting 160-pound wide receiver. Yes, but Devontae Smith was 160 something pounds, and yeah. Jalen Wright, workhorse back, 5'11", 210 pounds, 4'3", 40. Strengths, runs with violence. He's capable of thrashing through tacklers, and Wright has the natural balance to withstand contact. He keep his pads low, consistently fall forward. Unlike most backs his size, he has the lateral movement and start ability to make the defenders whiff. He has breakaway speed in the open. Made Bruce Feldman's freak list, ranked number 24. The 5'11" Wright is up to 200 pounds, but he displayed some serious juice off season, clocking 23.6 miles per hour in practice. Beyond that, he vertical jumped 44 inches and did a 10-8 broad jump. He gets low and rarely absorbs significant contact, and he shows a nice blend of quickness and patience, maximizes blocking. He's a natural playmaker at the best with the balls in his hands. He shows good vision and explosion upfield once he plants his foot. He has lateral movement and enough speed to threaten big plays. He's excellent in the passing game, capable of flexing out as a receiver, creating mismatches against linebackers, and he's solid back in the screen game. And the best thing, what I'm seeing right now, is he fits a zone system, can sift through oncoming traffic and explode through tiny creases and cutback lanes. Elite darting, stop and go acceleration, dangerous in the open field.
I'm gonna be real. Our two options right here is either go into get an interior offensive lineman here, or either go running back, or we can get this edge rusher that's sitting here from Washington.
No, not him. The other one was decent, but that one no. Cody Schrader. Not a fan of him.
What about Jace?
No, he wouldn't fit. Give me another Chuba.
Oh no, so he another Chuba.
Yep.
So we basically staying away from running backs then. We got two receivers already. Do you look to pull a quarterback at this point, Sam Hartman or Jordan Travis? I mean,
no. Jordan Travis ain't an NFL quarterback. Jordan Travis is Bryce Young-esque.
I already know that.
Yeah. So he's a small, frail quarterback, mobile but not, fast. Jordan Travis doesn't have any elite skill, but they will say his leadership is elite. Yeah, I don't think leadership is the game.
I'm gonna make an executive decision then. I'm gonna go ahead and get the best available player.
A punter?
I ain't getting no goddamn punter. I'm gonna go get a defensive lineman and put him on that line with my man
Brown. Did we get an edge? Did we get an edge earlier? Because I know that edge right there, ain't it?
Justin. No, we ain't getting no edge rusher yet. I'm looking at corner. We might need a corner because J.C. Horn might get the walking papers. Cornerback for Penn State, Johnny Dixon. What you know about him?
6 foot, 191 pounds, 4'5", 40. He is a press cornerback outside. Doesn't really do much nickel. He joined South Carolina and transferred to Penn State. Pretty fluid, can backpedal, tall frame, long arms.
Yeah, Nate.
Can't go wrong.
Hey, well, fuck it. A+.
Exactly.
We got 2 more to go. Let's see. We got to go guard at least with one of these picks to show up that offensive line to make sure we get somebody else in here. Well, I'm a big fan of.
What the Frazier pick was for.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. That Samoa dude. Whatever his name is, from Utah.
You can't go wrong with any Samoans in Utah.
There you go. There
I'm
you
just saying.
go.
No, I'm just saying. University of Miami, we got a Samoan, Francis Muagwa, freshman, true freshman, right tackle, made All American true freshman team. You can't go wrong with them. They're strong. They're strong. Once they get hold of
Well,
you, shit, that's like a bounce at the club. When they get hold of your ass,
duh.
you would tell a story about the Corona boy. What happened when the bouncer got hold of?
It was a long day. I'll tell you that. It was a long day. We got last pick, Mr. Irrelevant for us, man. Who you think it should be? This the best available, or who,
um,
or what you need?
so this your lottery ticket. Let's go running back.
Running back,
Running back.
Jalen Wright.
Jalen Wright.
Fuck it.
Jalen Wright.
Let's see what that was. That was a B plus. I think we got a full all-around draft. Xavier Worthy. That'll give Bryce Young a great target. Jalen McMillan as well. Like I said, you pair him with Adam Thielen and Mango, you should have a much improved wide receiver room. Interior offensive lineman Zach Frazier is the guy. You put Jatavion Sanders out there along with that. Oh my God. You're talking about a major boost to your offense. You put Chuba or whoever may be at running back, Sanders, and then you rotate the guy that we just got in. You know, this is a muchly improved team, Jalen Wright. And then you look around, like I said, you got to have the backup with that extra interior offensive lineman right there, just in case somebody need to come in. You still have Chandler Zavala. You still have a lot of these guys here on the line in year 2, but you know you got to improve this offensive line play, and it starts here. Cornerback Johnny Dixon, it'll be a good plug and play guy. We got him in the late 4th round, early 5th, late 4th round, but he'll be a good guy that you can watch. You know, take some snaps here and there. I like that pickup. Cedric Gray is the steal to me right here. I saw this boy jump off the screen game in and game out. And I think under this new regime, that might be your chess piece right there at linebacker. How you feeling about everything, Real?
Good. I think what's going to be telling is the offense, because you can look at the talent that we have. Jalen McMillan, Xavier Worthy. Those are 2 starting receivers off rip. Zach Frazier. So those, and maybe Sanders. So you probably got 4 starters already off rip. My thing is with Sanders, it's going to take a while. I wouldn't chip him. He's not a good blocker. I wouldn't chip him. So you got to think. I would personally would go 12 personnel. So 12 personnel is 1 running back. Everybody that's out there, 1 running back, 2 tight ends. So I would do a lot of 12 personnel. Try not to have him covered by a linebacker. When I mean covered, I mean like in the formation, not having an edge defender like across from him, because I want him to be able to get off his block easily. The dude is 6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 243 pounds, 4'5", low 4'5", 40. Can go up and get the ball. A linebacker can't cover him. You got to put a corner against him, so he will be a mismatch problem. So you got to get him in space.
So give Coach Vrabel this roster, and what do you see happening?
Realistically, Vrabel, that team right there, running back aside, the floor 6 wins, the ceiling 8. Because you could get that talent would be there, but it's the depth. And like I said, I want everybody to understand and know, like when you have organizations and it takes time, and I said this on previous podcasts, you lose big season 1 or season 0. You lose big. Season 1, you lose small. Season 2, you win small. Season 3, you win big. Everybody knows Bryce Young isn't it, but if you get that talent right there, that's a good foundation on offense to complement what you have on defense. A very competent, borderline elite defense. And we still added pieces to that defense to keep infusing talent into that defense. And that offense, yeah, I mean, it's Bryce Young should be able to, with that talent right there. You got a new offensive lineman starter. You got two fresh wide receivers. Two offensive line starters. You in a tight end, at minimum 2,800 yards.
He better do what he did last year, 2,700.
You can do
I'd
28.
expect that.
I don't expect 3,000.
I mean, 3,000 is a little much to ask from him.
Exactly.
Training wheels with this thing, we're gonna probably say what? Oh my God!
Somebody from the Shanahan tree. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
that is the tree to go to get a play caller from. Find Shanahan's hairstylist or somebody who's been around him to scheme up Bryce Young and say, hey, dude, like I said, Todd Clements, I like Todd Clements. If you can't, obviously you can't do a lateral move, the quarterback coach for Green Bay, but you got to think everywhere this guy has gone, he has made his people and quarterbacks better.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I
would
agree.
think Todd Clements is offensive coordinator at minimum. Play caller.
Well, I'm telling y'all, this is something that we're gonna have the next couple of days. I appreciate Rail from Station 88 joining me tonight, man, with the perspective of the college players. You always gotta have that expert in the building. Make sure y'all do us that favor. Go over to Station 88, like, comment, and subscribe over there. Any final words from you, Rail?
No, MDJR said, yep, the Chargers hire Harbaugh. That is the Chiefs, their reign is over. I'm gonna let Ed know right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The Chiefs, their reign is over. Andy Reid is probably his last year. Cap situation in Kansas City. The defense really is overrated. Harbaugh is there. That team is young. Us, Agent 704. We shit. To be honest, Harbaugh wanted to come here. That was the whole thing. It was the ceding too much control to one person. Harbaugh wanted all the control in the world, which I don't blame him.
Nah, man, it's that nigga named Tepper.
Lemon
He did
pepper
not
pepper.
want to relinquish any power to this young man, and this young man has done nothing but flourish on every single level. And guess what? We have Dan Morgan now, so I'm under the impression I'm gonna sit back and see. I'm going to give this regime a chance. Like I said, I respect Dan Morgan, and I'm willing to put my I'm not gonna say my hostileness or my anger or I'm a frustrated fan that has been waiting for success for some years now. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put it to the side, and I'm a very open fan. I, despite liking Matt Rule, I gave him a chance. Despite liking Frank Wright, I gave him a chance. When we hired Frank Wright, the first thing I said was, I do not like this pick. I do not like this guy because it seemed like he was just a fallback option. And be mindful, Dan Morgan is coming in from this situation that he's coming from. I do not like that situation, but what I'm going to do is be open and I'm going to be honest to it and give it a chance.
I
Change
didn't
is
like
uncomfortable.
Matt Rule pick. I did not get it. They're like, oh, he's a program builder. Okay, this is a college. And also the nigga went 8-5.
Mm-hmm.
So how the fuck
ain't this shit?
That made zero sense to me. He just had a hot name. Dan Morgan is the GM, but let's be real, ain't shit he can go out and get this year. Hopefully he can hit in the draft. Yeah, he's gonna have to hit in the draft. But like I said, with him getting a new salary cap person, so he's gonna be focused strictly on infusing the roster with talent. Dan Morgan is a scout by trade in the GM in the front office. But you gotta think, He played at the University of Miami during their elite years. He played in the Super Bowl in Carolina. The boy knows talent. Panthers legends are happy right now. Current Panthers players are happy right now. It already been said that Dan Morgan disagreed with damn near 95% of Scott Fitterer's picks and decisions. Carolina ain't getting a dime out of me until I see improvement. I don't blame you. But yeah,
man, what I told you, Real. We're supposed to be going to Germany, but I don't want.
Oh, we going? Oh, we going?
These niggas got to show me.
But they said that he was against the DJ Johnson trade up. He was against the Mingo pick. He was against Miles Sanders. He was against, I forgot, it was something else. I was like, well, shit. You had the GM the whole damn time.
If he was against all that, then at least I could say he got some sense. If that came out.
The boy know football. Like I said, Greg Olsen ain't went on live TV, and Greg Olsen wanted that job just to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Julius Peppers ain't damn doing cartwheels and shit like that. Because I'm telling you what's about to happen next. Brian Burns getting re-signed, which is the best thing. Because
that's the best thing for the team.
Derek Brown getting re-signed. Louvu getting re-signed. Horn probably gone. Chin, hey, you're playing middle linebacker or your ass gone.
Yeah. But the problem with Chin is he's a stubborn son of a gun. From what they're saying, Chin keeps telling all the management, every regime that comes in there, he does not want to play linebacker. And where his numbers in the first year were incredible, he keeps wanting to get away from that because he says, hey, I got injured while I was doing that. So I can't be mad at him, but he's being a stubborn ass.
Right. But you got to think, if your new GM, former Pro Bowl middle linebacker say, hey, your ass want a job? Or, you want to play this middle linebacker position?
704? Hell no. Shaq ass got to go.
He gone. He gone. Unless you keep him from I wouldn't even say veteran minimum, but you can get an undrafted free agent. Or you can get somebody else for the cheap.
You saw them options we had in this draft just now at linebacker.
Yeah.
Undrafted. I would rather go with an undrafted guy than to sit here and play around with Shaq for another year.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. This is a new regime. Give me fresh talent. Build with what we got in them three guys that we just said. Louvu, Burns, and Brown. Build around them three and keep it moving.
And also, you got the culture. That's a lot of people fail to realize. Culture has to change. You got to infuse and build a new culture and rebuild it. You got to keep pounding. You got to keep pounding.
Bring back the cardiac cats. Yes, sir. So
I'm telling you, Morgan is he's gonna emphasize football players. He's gonna be emphasizing X's and O's. He's gonna be emphasizing trenches, guerrilla warfare. I'm talking about, hey, not like Gettleman, I want to hog ball it. Nah, I'm talking about niggas that want to play football and niggas that know football. I'm excited for Dan Morgan.
Let's get to it. Y'all already see it, man. I put the links to the other channels in the description, in the chat over there. The Tailgate Experience is pinned to everybody's chat right now. Do us a favor if you're watching and you haven't subscribed over there, go over there and show love. That's our All 32 channel where we talk about all 32 teams in NFL over there. So please show us that love. My man talking about, he said he glad to see Rel's optimism. Look, man, Rel is the only optimistic guy on this channel.
If you're not, right? Go back and see this. Go and kill me. I'm gonna have a death threat.
Oh, Goat cussing us out right now in his sleep, probably, because he probably on the road or he pull over somewhere sleep. But when he wake up and see this in the morning, he gonna cuss both of us out. What the hell? So shouts out to everybody, man. My laptop about to die. So hey, let's get into it as we do. Show us that love.